Hello everyone, Richard back. So, I think I have finally figured out what the hell was going on with my sound. It was a lot of things. Let me know how this sounds right now. This is maybe a little loud on the game end. Let's tone it down to 60. I figured out the headphones were fucking things up for some reason. And I was wearing the headphones because my computer's so loud. But I think if I adjust the game volume down, that'll be fine. And then I discovered the Xbox had something crazy going on that I never even interacted with. So I turned off a lot of this weird Xbox app functionality that I wasn't even interested in. And having playtested this a lot better, I think that my voice blends in well with the background now. And it should sound like to you guys what it sounds like to me, I think. Wait. So anyway, I'm going to continue this. I'm going to do the Buckthorn part of this quest. We got Exploding Bolt. And then I'm going to do a side quest. We got Hangman's Venom. That is really, really nice. Hangman's Venom is oil you can apply that does extra damage to men. I'm grabbing some Buckthorn because it's useful for some higher level potions later.
Should talk to Vesemir.
And you can only get it in the water, and it's kind of awkward if you're out and about and you don't have Buckthorn on you. Now, I'm not going to finish this main quest yet because I want to explore White Orchard. So instead, we're going to go back to town. I'm going to show you a trick on how to sell your items when the merchant doesn't have any money. And it's most useful for innkeepers. And this way you get actual decent amount of money for selling things.
Good news for you is merchant in trouble to live by this. Strange phrases. Yeah? What things? I don't know if they've said once, but you know.
Oh yeah, you already heard about that. That sounds... Why don't we maximize voice volume?
And just like ants, they blindly serve and obey, all day long, from dawn to dusk, knowing no...
Feels to me like the voice volume might be a little down. We'll find out. Yep.
Whose field is that the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boyan Clemmix. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes. This Boyan. Will he venture out to inspect his grain any time soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
That's interesting. I'm thinking the master volume needs to be higher. Okay, so I have some things I want to sell.
Something else you'll be needing?
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
So see how she only has 14 crowns? Well, I can help a little bit because she has a decoy card. But she also has Redanian Herbal and Mahakam Spirit. Dwarven Spirit is going to be fine. Nilfgaardian Lemons and Cherry Cordial. Actually, I'm going to buy like 5 of these. So I bought all that alcohol, and now watch me sell all this stuff. I'm buying alcohol that I'll need much later, and she's willing to pay a premium for a lot of these goods, but she doesn't have the gold, so I'm giving it to her. So, just like that...
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant them that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
I just realized I have food.
Got anything
Also,
interesting under the counter?
I don't
Depends
need
what you're after. Have a look.
I don't need food because I have swallow potion. So let me sell all of this. There we go.
Farewell.
I'm not going to talk to Vesemir right now. I got more important things to do. I also climbed on the roof there. I need to meditate. So I had used my swallow potion, so meditation, if you have strong alcohol on you, will regenerate all the potions that you have brewed. I'm gonna track. We're gonna help find this guy's brother. Well, they're gonna do a little pit stop first. Kind of retracing our path that we took coming to White Orchard. Oh! Look at that. I also should brew that Hangman's Venom. Is that not? There's nothing in there? Okay. This is where the griffin attacked. Oh, I definitely want some of that. Wait, what? Are you serious? Okay. Definitely want some honeycomb. We are not done talking to Claire, so getting some more honeycombs before we do so is not a bad thing. I need to, I know I'm about to fight some men. You're going to see me do this a lot. I'm going to be coating my swords in oil. That gives me a bonus to attack. Ah.
Don't let him catch his breath!
Oh. Oh, I gotta get out of there. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, come on. It's kind of an awkward spot to be fighting.
Don't let him catch his breath! Curses!
Woo!
Poor son!
Yeah, I'm not fighting particularly well. This is not a hard fight, but the environment's a little awkward, and if you misstep, you can fall off, actually.
You'll never learn.
That is fine. Since I'm about to go do some exploration, I wanted to sell all that stuff at the inn. Angrily scrawled notes. What am I supposed to fucking die for? Temeria? The dad died for that. So did my 3 brothers. And what'd that get them? Fuck all, that's what. Not even a decent burial. Dad always said a wise man learns from others' mistakes. So here I am, learning from his. And instead of dying for Temeria, I'm gonna rob those who killed Temeria's sons. We've pitched a camp, got us a great spot, middle of the woods near that old mill. Now we're all set to go out on our first raid. So, you get a little bit of background on how people become bandits. You know, this guy has lost all of his family. So, because of one evil, he's going to commit another one. Interrogation report. Location, Amavet Fortress. Persons taking part, Sir Ignatius Varese. Bart, the bailiff, Andreas Bloom, Sir Ignatius's underlings, Carmi, Gardy, and Belzy. Suspect Colgrim, Witcher of the Viper School. The Witcher Colgrim stands accused of kidnapping Vidi, son of Paul, a beekeeper residing in White Orchard. Suspect was detained pending trial. Upon detention, he was searched, and a diagram for the forging of a steel sword was found on this person. It is suspected this sword was used to intimidate or possibly kill the kidnapped child. It is likewise suspected that the accused possesses other such diagrams for the forging of death-dealing implements, though none have been found to date. Sir Ignatius has requested the Witcher undergo preliminary interrogation with the application of torture. This will take place once a torturer with the proper qualifications has been found. Addendum. It was later discovered drowners were responsible for the boy's disappearance. Unfortunately, Colgrim died before this information reached the investigators. But rather than face the baronet's judgment, he chose trial by ordeal. Sir Ignatius agreed and ordered he cleanse the Varese family crypt of specters. Colgrim never emerged from said crypt. It is highly likely the motley race, specters, and evil powers residing therein proved too much for him. We got a new diagram, Serpentine Steel Sword, and a new quest. Find Colgrim's remains, find diagram for the elements of the Viper School gear. While traveling the downtrodden lands of Velen and the former Temerian border regions, Geralt found clues about the location of a set of diagrams for crafting the legendary equipment once worn by the Viper School of Witchers. Motivated by curiosity and the prospect of acquiring these priceless objects, he decided to pursue the lead. And it's a lead that's definitely worth pursuing. I need to go... I gotta be careful. You gotta be careful falling off of things. There's actually stuff down here. So there's just stuff all over the beach. We've got some drowners. Time to switch swords. I also need to put necrophage oil. A lot of players don't use their oils when playing, and life is a lot harder for them. Oh, Sorry, I've got something in my eye. So I can't quite see. Come here. Oh yes, you're on fire. Okay. Oh, my eyes are watering. Okay. It's gonna be hard to play this game on Death March if I can't see. It's gonna take me probably 6 or 7 more hours before I stop sucking. I just, it's been a while. I should immediately meditate so I can get my swallow back. This is why I don't worry too much about health on Death March, because there's a built-in mechanism that makes it easy to deal with. I'm probably low on oil again. I think drowners are stronger at night. Hello. You know, it is quite satisfying slicing enemies in half. Using explosive barrels feels good. Huh. Oh, those are barrels, okay. I got Hunter's Boots, Rabido, that will be useful later. Split Bolt. Probably get my health back up. It is now time to go talk to Vildenberg. Whoa, I think that's Wolfbane. Oh yeah. And that's Wolfbane. You know why I need that? Because I need to craft this. Honeysuckle, okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, I never read this because I was screwing around on a horse. Directive Order A/2809. Burying the bodies of hanged deserters and rebels is hereby strictly forbidden. Anyone caught trying to cut down hanging corpses will be summarily executed. General Marwyn Rosen, Viceroy of the Province of Temeria. So what I love about that is not only are they denying enemy soldiers the dignity of being buried, but they've already, the guy giving the order has already been given, like, rule over Temeria. He's a viceroy, as if this is some sort of, like, Star Wars universe. And look at this, there's more buried bodies. Peasants that we're gonna rob, because I can't help it. So what I love is, like, this kind of stuff is missing in a lot of games. You know, what happens to the losing side after the fighting? silver ingot. I could go get whatever's over there, but it's not worth anything, so... The village is destroyed, most of the men are dead. That used to be a hut. There's nothing there anymore.
Later, once it's safe.
Have I ever gone in this building? Ransacked. All these hides, the innkeep will give me good money for. I'll talk to you in 1 second.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers, feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me, keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Quest update. Thou pressed for time, Geralt decided to find Dune Vildenfurt and then agreed to help the man. But be not puzzled, dear reader, for thou the Witcher oft appeared a surly scoffer. Deep inside he was a sensitive soul, unwilling to look upon human grief and dismiss it. Meet Dune near the battlefield. We're gonna go run by there. For the most part, I don't like riding the horse, because if there's anything interesting happening in the environment, I have to dismount. And riding the horse is less organic, because there's all kinds of little discoveries to be made. Hello. Oh, look, like this. A monster nest.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
So I have a bomb. There's like 3 types of bombs, I think, that can destroy these nests. And if you destroy a nest, you get experience and loot. That is often quite valuable. Oops. So we're basically going right back to where we were. That was the campsite Vesemir and I were located at. Hello.
You're here, good. Bastion, his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Use your Witcher senses. Search for Temerian shields with small flowers painted on them. Oh. We've got some friends. Oh, come on. So they're really strong. I think they're even stronger at night. Because they're feeding off the dead. I also have a crafty silver sword. That's not helping. All right. Oh, what do we got?
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
Come on, Hussar.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastian was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
He found him. Hussar's caught his scent. Come on.
All right. Let's follow. Let's follow Hussar. I can't see because it's at night. Somewhere over here.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastian! Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blackened stays here.
Bastian only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
So let's read Missing in Action. Geralt and Dune began their search where the missing men had last been seen in the battlefield. Yet while the Witcher started the investigation, a mutt named Hussar who finished it for him. And the dog caught its owner's scent, it raced off, following the trail while barking its brains out, and not caring one whit if Dune or Geralt was following after. It turned out the missing brother had been heavily wounded, but had survived the battle nonetheless, saved by a Nilfgaardian deserter. So, I really like this story because it humanizes the soldiers. Like, you know, not every Nilfgaardian soldier is some sort of deranged psychopath. Probably most of them have been forcefully recruited. You know, they had to fight for Nilfgaard. And despite the fact that if Nilfgaard found out what he did,